Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins, and Trevor.
Afterwards, as it is on a lot of these things, I've got an open mind because there appears to be rock hard evidence that something landed there, and it wasn't of this world. It wasn't an enemy's, vehicle or anything like that. So, as I say, if anyone can get hold of the Rendlesham incident, I would recommend it because it opens your mind a bit to say, actually, there's a strong feeling that aliens have come to Earth. I'm not saying I believe that, but I certainly wouldn't say they never have. There was a period after Area 51, it was just after the war apparently, where President Eisenhower, and again, this is in another book, which I forget what it was called, but he had his diary wiped out for 3 days. He insisted it was. And apparently, you can believe it, you can laugh, whatever, but apparently he was deputed to go and talk to the aliens in Area 51. And 3 days, he disappeared from his usual haunt at the White House and other things, and this supposedly happened. And when you read these books, they're not written, I think, by some nutter who's got nothing better to do. They seem to have a lot of evidence, and it seems a bit like whistleblowing much of the time. And sometimes it gets picked up by the main media, and sometimes it doesn't. But anyway, I'm going right off subject here with this, but about Area 51 and about aliens, that they are ripe for conspiracy theories. And again, my approach is to have an open mind. Some of them seem crazy and ridiculous, some of them don't. I'll ask you a question. Do you think that the moon men went to the moon? The very famous conspiracy theory, the moon hoax. Yeah. Do you think they went there?
That was the first thing that came to my mind when I saw the topic. I thought no better place to start than with Armstrong. Now I can't remember his first name now, but yeah. I don't know what to make of it. I don't really know what to make of it because I don't think we had the technology then. And when you think about even people that go to the moon now, sometimes they have these accidents where, something happens to the spaceship. And that's now that we've actually been more technologically advanced. And then back then, we aren't even that technologically advanced. So to say that somebody went to the moon back then, I don't know what to make of it. I would have to see compelling evidence otherwise to say that somebody actually went to the moon. Now, the guy that actually went to the moon, the guy that was said to have made the trip to the moon, I don't think he's quite convinced. I mean, no disrespect to him, but I don't think he doesn't sound very convinced. He doesn't sound like he wants to totally defend it. I don't know if that makes sense. But I would say I'm on the fence on this one. Neutral. Because I don't know what to make of it. Because the technology has to be there. And the technology wasn't there. And then they were televising it on television. And I believe even the technology for television wasn't that advanced even then. So how did they get the transmission to then come on television? Because I know we use airwaves here, but I don't think it's the same laws in space. I think it's a different law, and I'm talking about the law of physics here. I think it's a different law of physics there. So, I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence on this one.
So, from what you said, do you think in your mind you would need evidence that they did go rather than evidence that they didn't? In other words, your natural instinct is, well, they probably did, but if someone showed me evidence that they didn't, I would go with that. But you seem to be saying if you're going to believe they went, you want some firm evidence of that. And if so, what sort of evidence could provide that for you?
Right. Okay. So I would want. Right. The more that I think about your question now, the more I'm persuaded to sway the other way. I don't know which way I am swaying. Because
we're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.